Good evening, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. Take a look at this photo right here. Worcester Fire Department Lieutenant Jason Menard dies battling 4-alarm blaze. Lieutenant Menard heroically and selflessly saved his crew, fire chief said. A Worcester fire lieutenant is being remembered as a hero after he died while helping to save members of his crew early Wednesday in a fire in a multi-family home. Worcester Fire Department Lieutenant Jason Menard, 39, of Worcester, died while battling the fire at 7 Sherlock Street. When Ladder 5 arrived at the burning building just before 1 a.m., there was heavy fire coming from the building, and firefighters were told that a baby was possibly trapped on the 3rd floor. The fire grew to 4 alarms, and at one point, firefighters issued a mayday call from the 3rd floor of the building. Menard helped 2 members of his crew escape, but he himself was able to get out. 3 other firefighters were injured battling the fire, one of whom suffered serious injuries. A woman who lives in the home also suffered serious injuries. Menard leaves behind his wife, 3 children, and his parents, the department said. As they had planned this morning to be on a trip to Disney, they are now instead planning a hero send-off, said Michael, president of Local 109. We will send off Jason as he deserves and has he earned. We will support his family and children for the rest of their lives. Flags were lowered to have staff outside the department's headquarters on Grove Street. The city said an official memorial fund is being established and will be announced soon. Fire and police departments from across the state participated in salute as Lieutenant Menard's body was brought to the office of the chief medical examiner in Boston and then returned to Worcester after an examination. The American Red Cross said 10 to 15 people were displaced by the fire. The cause of the fire remains under investigation. Meanwhile, the city of Worcester is preparing to honor 8 fallen firefighters who lost their lives in the line of duty. December 3rd will mark the 20th anniversary of the Worcester cold storage warehouse fire. 6 firefighters, Lieutenant Thomas Spencer, Lieutenant Timothy Jackson Sr., and Lieutenant James Lyons III, and firefighters Jeremiah Lucy, Paul Bruthento, and Joseph McGurk lost their lives battling the fire. A memorial will be held at 6 p.m. on that day. At the same ceremony, the city will remember the 8th anniversary of the death of firefighter John Davis, who died while battling a fire on Arlington Street. The 1-year anniversary of the death of firefighter Christopher Roy, who died in a Lowell Street fire. And that is it for my evening news report right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your evening. And our thoughts and prayers go to the Worcester Fire Department and to Lieutenant Jason Menard's colleagues, family, and friends. Good night, everyone, and bye.